Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're about to talk about something many of you deal with. How to get rid of swollen legs, ankles, and feet. Swollen legs are known as edema. If you search online, you'll usually find that it's a liver issue, a kidney concern, a heart problem, or perhaps you're simply taking in too much sodium. But that's not always the case. There's another reason that's much more common, and we're going to show that to you today. The best part? It's surprisingly straightforward to solve. If you just follow what we mention in this video, you'll probably resolve this quite fast, without using medications like blood thinners or diuretics to push the fluid out, which often come with their own group of side effects. Edema is just a technical word for swelling, caused by fluid buildup in your body's tissues. It's especially obvious in the legs and ankles, and one clear sign is pitting edema. That's when pressing the swollen spot leaves a small dent behind. So what's happening inside your system to cause this? Analogy and cellular explanation. Picture a broken pump in a flooded basement. Inside your body, sodium-potassium pumps in your cells, control fluid flow. When they go wrong, fluid gathers outside the cells, leading to swelling. The real cause of swelling, when you have fluid retention, especially in your lower legs and ankles, it usually comes down to a problem with these tiny microscopic pumps not working right in your cells. You have millions upon millions of these small pumps that constantly move fluid in and out of your cells. The exact pump that often goes wrong in this situation is called the sodium-potassium pump. There are some pretty interesting details about this pump. It actually uses about 30 to 40% of all the energy that's given to that cell. Picture it like this. In my own home, when the pump in our basement broke, we ended up with nearly a foot of water down there. If this pump fails in your body, you're going to have a lot of fluid that isn't inside your cells where it should be. Instead, it's going to sit outside the cells. We call this interstitial fluid retention. Quick challenge. If you're following along and eager to fix your body's pumps, type the word pump in the comments below. Let's get that fluid moving and wave goodbye to swelling. Sugar and glycation connection. The sugar link. So, what's really happening in your lower ankles is often a situation where the sugar in your blood is too high, and all that extra sugar starts to attach itself to the protein in your blood, specifically something known as hemoglobin. Let's imagine this. This protein bar here stands for a protein, and this marshmallow, it represents sugar. When sugar joins to the protein in your blood, it's known as glycation. This is the word you hear when you go for your A1C test. The A1C test actually checks how much sugar is attached to your blood protein. It gives you an average over about 3 months, since red blood cells last for around 3 months. When this sugar sticks to the blood protein, it doesn't come off. It's permanently attached until that blood cell is gone. So the more sugar you eat, the more sugar gets attached to these proteins, until the proteins don't work as they should anymore. We say the protein has become glycated. The main idea here is this. When you eat lots of sugar, you basically damage the ability of your blood cells to properly carry nutrients and oxygen to your body. This glycated protein molecule then literally starts to clog up your circulation. That causes poor blood flow. And then you get this pooling effect, especially in the lower areas of your body. That's the swelling you notice. Additionally, this process also harms the inside lining of your arteries and creates a leakiness around the cells. Let me see who's really listening. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're following well, and don't forget to hit that like button too. The fluid that should stay inside your blood vessels can now leak into the nearby tissues. Another thing that happens when you eat a lot of sugar is that it actually causes your body to keep more sodium. And let's not forget another vital mineral, potassium. It can get trapped. Remember, wherever sodium moves, water goes with it. As time goes on, this regular sugar intake will also harm the nerves in the bottoms of your feet, causing numbness, tingling, and burning. This is known as peripheral neuropathy. So, yes, when you look at someone with serious diabetes, you often see a lot of swelling in their ankles. But even people who aren't diabetic, or maybe are just pre-diabetic, but heading that way, often face fluid retention too. That's exactly what I experienced. The fix? Key nutrients and changing your diet. There's a very important vitamin to help with this, but there are also 2 other crucial minerals you should get from your food. Of course, the obvious mineral is potassium. The problem with potassium is that it's not easy to get enough from only your diet, because we need so much of it. An average person needs about 4,700 milligrams per day. Now think about that. If you eat 1 banana, that's only about 300 milligrams. So how many bananas would you need to eat to get 4,700 milligrams? You'd have to eat over 15 bananas every single day just to hit your potassium goal. And let's be honest, that's extremely tough. Plus, it's also a huge amount of sugar. Instead of counting on bananas, you're much better off adding more avocados, more salads, especially leafy greens, and other fruits, such as berries. You can get a solid amount of potassium from those. The other necessary mineral is magnesium. Magnesium is vital because it's heavily involved in making ATP, the energy source of your body. Yes, you'll get muscle cramps if you lack magnesium, but you'll also deal with a general drop in energy. To get more magnesium, you should think about eating more pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and, once again, plenty of leafy greens. You don't require as much magnesium as potassium. About 420 milligrams is the suggested amount per day. You can also get both potassium and magnesium from a good electrolyte powder. But just make sure the electrolyte powder you pick is high quality and doesn't have added sugars. Vitamin B1. So focusing on these minerals will definitely help repair the pump problems. But the very reason those pumps stopped working in the first place is what we want to cover next. A shortage of vitamin B1. Swelling isn't just about fluids. Sometimes it's linked to how your body handles energy. That's where vitamin B1, thiamine, comes into play. It helps your body turn carbs into fuel. Without enough B1, sugar gathers in your bloodstream, causing all sorts of problems. Poor circulation, fluid leaks, and swelling in your legs and ankles. Even worse, a diet high in refined carbs, like white bread, pastries, and sugary drinks, drains your B1 levels. It's like pouring water into a broken bucket. You're always falling short. This starts a vicious cycle. Low B1 makes swelling worse, and swelling can result in nerve problems like peripheral neuropathy. When your body has enough B1, it can power the sodium-potassium pumps that balance your fluid levels. That means less swelling and more energy. Perfect. Therefore, the biggest cause of a B1 shortage is eating too many carbohydrates, especially in their refined form. For example, if you're eating lots of refined sugar without enough B1, your body has to begin pulling B1 from its reserves, from different tissues, organs, and glands. Eventually, you're going to run low. That B1 is also extremely important as an antioxidant, needed to shield your nerves. This is exactly why, when you run out of B1, you often develop what's known as peripheral neuropathy. That tingling, numbness, and burning feeling in the bottoms of your feet. The takeaway: B1 is so vital in carbohydrate metabolism and in protecting you from the negative effects of a high-carb diet. And when I say protection, I'm specifically talking about protection from the glycation process, the sugar permanently connecting to your protein. B1 actually helps keep these apart, so you don't harm your blood cells and you maintain good circulation. You have to remember, Once that sugar attaches, it's permanent. It's not coming off. So the solution to swollen ankles includes getting enough magnesium, potassium, and especially vitamin B1. But you also really need to get the sugar out of your eating habits, because as soon as you go back to eating refined carbohydrates, guess what? The swelling will show up again. If you found this useful, take a second and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a tip that could change your health. And don't forget to turn on notifications so we can stay in touch. We love hearing from you. Tell us which part of the video helped you the most, or share your story below. Your comments inspire us to keep offering powerful, natural health tips, and be sure to share this video with someone important to you. Let's help more people feel better, naturally.